One more time, we're back.
Here we are.
We're back, Scott. Scott and Al talk New York baseball. Right? We're doing it. All right, Scott. A lot of things happened since the last time we spoke.
All right, you lead us. Lead us off.
Well,
You're a leadoff man today.
All right. Well, right now the Yankees and Mets kind of played like 15, 16 games in the season already. They're kind of 16 in.
Neck and neck.
Neck
and neck. Here we go.
The records are close.
Yes.
The records are close.
Did you expect it to be any different?
At first, the Yankees took a little lead, and then the Mets got a little pounded around a little bit, and the Mets came back.
Yeah, they got pounded around by the Brewers. That's it.
They came back. No, they came back.
They took care of business against the Marlins. They took care of business against the Padres. They won 2 out of 3 against the Padres, which I wish they would have done in October. But they took care of business, and they took care of business against the Marlins. The only problems they really had was against the Brewers, and we already discussed how the Brewers are going to be a good team this year. So.
Yeah, those are the good teams.
Sometimes you're gonna take your lumps. It's a 162 game season. You're gonna get beat up sometimes.
Yes.
And sometimes you're gonna beat up teams like the Mets did to Oakland last night. They beat up Oakland pretty good last night, 17-6. So I was pretty happy with that.
That was true. That's the game. Right. They're gonna get beats and they're gonna get beaten on. That's how it goes. Like the Yankees just got beat up themselves.
They got beat up last night. Right?
They got beat up. Yeah, they got beat up. So that's the same thing.
Who'd they get beat up by?
Who they got?
Minnesota?
Minnesota Twins. Yeah, the Twins. So it happens.
I'll help you out when you need help.
Yeah, they're Twins. Yeah, the Twins. The Twins are a good team also. But it comes around. They're going to beat them again.
Carlos Carrera, right?
Yeah, Carlos nothing.
We had Carlos.
Yeah, for a second, right? For a second.
We had a couple of days.
For a second, you had him.
How is he doing anyway? Is he doing good?
I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that great. I think he's nonsense.
He had 3 different doctors that says his leg is all messed up.
Yeah. He's going to lose his leg by the end of the year. That's the final. That's what's going to happen.
What was it? $330 million.
Yeah.
13 years or some shit.
Yeah, $13 million on his leg alone. It's gone.
Done.
It'll be on the shelf somewhere.
Done.
It's
Finished.
Finished. Soon
Johnny
he will be
finished.
finished.
We didn't want him. He had to go back to Minnesota.
Yeah, isn't that terrible? That's like you got to go back home.
With tail between his legs.
Yeah.
I would never have done that. Facing the fans. Listen, I tried to go to 2 different teams.
Nah.
They didn't want me. Here I am again.
I'm going to Japan. I'm going to China. I got out of here.
The hell with that. That guy's got some kahundas or whatever the hell. He got some nuts hanging there to go back.
That sucks.
Did he get booed? Did you ever hear anything?
No,
I don't. Opening day or anything? Or?
Maybe he did. I don't follow, but that was something.
Did they cheer him on? Hey, welcome back.
No, you're right. If it was New York, they would have felt it.
And bottle caps would have been thrown at him.
Definitely. I agree. That definitely would have happened in New York. Play that bullshit. You trying to leave us? You trying to leave us?
He tried to leave to 2 different teams.
Yeah.
He's like, he had no choice.
Yeah, no, it's ugly. But
really ugly.
Now, Scherzer, I always make fun of Scherzer.
Scherzer had a good outing last game.
I was going to say, I always make fun of the guy.
I told you, he's like an old Cadillac. He's got to get rolling. As soon as he gets rolling and he's heading downhill, forget about it.
Yeah. So I can't say nothing now, but all I can talk about
17-4.
Well, 17-4 is what? What's 17?
That's going to be his record at the end of the year.
17-4.
Yeah, see how quick I am on it?
17-4.
Yeah, he's going to be good.
No.
He's going to be a run for the Cy Young.
Oh, man.
Come on, he is.
No.
Come on, you're going to eat crow, bro. You're going to eat crow.
Let me do that.
Crow, you're going to eat crow. We're going to get out the
that.
salt and pepper and the knife and fork. At the end of the season, you're going to eat crow.
I think earlier I said like 13 games he might win this year. That's what
I'm just saying he's going to win 4 more.
Yeah, 4 more is a lot more.
All right, so
Cy
Young numbers.
I don't know. I feel that he can't win that many games because he's not going to be able to last 5 innings. You have to last 5 innings.
These guys take care of themselves. He's good for 6, 7. They take care of themselves, especially at his age. He's got to take care of himself. He's got to make sure that arm is good. He's got to make sure his legs are good. He's got to make sure he's good. He's got to make sure he's good. He'll be good.
I don't know. Listen, before the last outing, he was struggling to get to the 5th, 6th inning. That's why I'm saying he's a 4-inning, 3 or 4 inning kind of guy.
Like I told you, man, you're gonna have good days. You're gonna have bad days.
You say that, yeah? You say that.
I say that's true. You're a smart man.
But for
sure, a Yankee fan, you're all right. You're pretty smart.
Yeah, a little bit. But for a Met fan,
I know what I'm talking about.
You don't admit to accept the fact that the old man can't do it.
He's doing it.
He did it once. I think
he's 2-1. He's above 500.
He's above 500.
There you go.
Okay, so I can't say nothing more because he did win his last game pretty good. He looked pretty good in his last outing. I just feel that was a fluke. I feel he'll be back to his old self. 4 innings. Got to get him out. Take him out, Buck. After 4 innings, you got to get him out.
What about Verlander? He'll be back.
Who? Verlander who?
He'll be back. He's down pitching in the minors right now. He's going down to pitch in the minors, I heard, and they said he's not going to make the West Coast trip, but he should be back when they come back home.
Listen, last time you talked about Vernon, you were like, "Oh, he'll make his next."
They
start.
said a week. I said he's going to scan him. They were going to scan him, and they were going to let us know in a week. A week.
Yeah, a week.
A week. They scanned him in a week. They said, "All right, it's minor. Just go. We got to take care of you."
Yeah. When they say a week, is that in Major League Baseball? A week goes 2 months, right?
He'll be back. It's not even. It's 2 weeks. Season just started. 2 weeks. What today's the 15th. Today's my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Tiana.
Oh, I read it, Tiana. Good. Look at that.
It's her birthday, 28th.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I'm an old mother. You know, I didn't say it. I'm an old fart.
That's awesome.
But happy birthday. I love you. And next week's my son's birthday.
Oh, gee, you're in trouble.
So I'm going to wish him, my son Ryan, a happy birthday, too.
Very nice.
I
Good
love
birthday,
him.
Ryan.
He's going to be 20.
Oh, the guy too.
Love you, too, buddy.
20, everybody's in the 20s over there, huh?
28, 20. My other daughter, Renee, her birthday's in October.
You got some time for that one.
I got some time.
You got some time.
But I love you,
Figure
too,
that one
honey.
out.
But anyway, let's go.
Well, look, you've been away from the game here a little bit because something.
Let's go, Islanders.
There's something called hockey out there.
Playoffs start Monday.
Yeah, so you were at the game. You actually went to the Islander game, which I don't know anything about. I don't even know what that means. What is an Islander?
What's an Islanders? You know what they are.
So they won.
They
the
won.
Islanders
They
won.
They had to win to be in.
It took us away from the baseball a little bit because
Right.
you got to go deep in the hockey
Playoffs.
situation.
Players, yeah. So I'm keeping up with the scores and everything, but I got to watch my Islanders.
So if there was a situation we talked about it earlier,
Here we go.
where if they got championship games going on, or
can't
playoff
answer
games.
this question.
No,
This
you
is
can
a baseball
answer.
show.
You
I can't answer.
You can't answer this question
If
because
you-
I want to
I'm
know
pleading the fifth.
how deep you are into your hockey. If there's a big hockey game going on compared to a big Met game going on, who are you going with here?
Well, first of all, I would have 2 TVs on.
Okay.
All right, that'd be first. I would have 2
So-
TVs.
so, wait,
on.
wait.
I would have one in the bathroom also.
Okay, but what about someone offers you tickets to both games?
Oh shit! And what is it like? Islanders in the Stanley Cup say they
something
played at the same time.
Something huge like that.
And the Mets are in the World Series. What game?
Well, I guess well, I don't know. See,
Both games have to be. If one's game 1 and
Well,
one's
no,
game
it
7,
has to be
well,
like-
I'm going to game 7.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know how that works. Can they actually be at the same time, like game 6s at the same time? Is that possible? I don't know how the schedule works out.
Hypothetical. We're
Okay,
talking hypothetical.
let's say
let's say
they're both game 6s.
Say
They're both game 6s.
Game
and,
6.
and they're both up by 1. So they could win, they could clinch it with game 6.
New York Islanders.
That's great. Islanders. All right. No, all right. So you're Islander guy. Usually,
I was born. I was raised playing hockey, watching hockey.
usually hockey people.
I became a Met fan a little later on. Like when I was 10. So I tell the story with my great grandmother. But hockey was always. I played hockey. Hockey's my sport. But I love my Mets. There's my boy up right now.
The big guy's up right now. If you guys Vogelback.
Vogelback.
He's batting up right now. Actually, the game is on. The Met game is on right now because the Yankees actually won earlier today. Now the Mets are trying to even the score here with the Yankees. So see if they can do it. So it's a big game. It's a big game for the Mets, but they don't even know it.
All right.
The Mets don't even know it's a big game.
Well, I just want to. I want to compare. Can't compare our schedules coming up. So I know the Mets got a tough schedule. I know after we got Oakland, then we got Los Angeles, which they're making them go north to south and then back up to north. Like Major League Baseball, they just totally said, hey, well, they could have let the Mets play Oakland, play San Francisco, and work their way down to Los Angeles. They could have. I heard they could have stayed in the same hotel. So now they got to pack up all the crap, go down to Los Angeles, play a tough series against Los Angeles, and then shoot back up to San Francisco.
Yeah, the schedule is tough.
Sometimes the people got to think before they schedule, right?
Well, because I have a bet, I like that schedule.
Yeah, you got to pack up all your stuff. You got to get on a plane and head down. Who does this?
No, it's tough.
And
That's
me
a
as
tough
a
schedule.
fan, I know. Oakland, Los Angeles. It's just a bridge. You know?
I hear you.
I've never been to California, and I know that.
No, you're right. That's true.
These
Geographically,
son of a
that's-
bitches out there. Let me tell you, they know I got this bet with you. I'm telling you, they're watching. They know.
Must have been a Yankee fan who set it up, but it's okay.
Somebody said it. They know about the bet.
Yeah,
They
know
knew
about
the bet was coming.
They knew about the bet.
And they quickly changed. They quickly changed the Met schedule.
Let's get these guys out
They
of
got
here.
to pack their bags and leave.
That
Bastards.
sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
I'm telling you. But
let me tell you, there's been
tell me.
a little break between game one. I think we talked about like game one last time we spoke, and now they're at game 16, 15.
Right.
So a lot of things happen. I saw a lot of things happen
What'd
developing
you see?
with my team. Like I saw, we have our pitchers, which our pitchers were down because of the injuries.
you picked up a pitcher.
We did, but Johnny Brittle, Brittle, I think his name is Johnny.
I don't
He
know.
came up.
I don't
and
follow that side of the
Now,
league.
when Johnny came up, I'm gonna let you know.
Oh, you're gonna educate me.
I'm gonna educate you a little bit, Johnny.
Okay, educate me on Johnny Biddle.
Brittle, I think
Biddle.
it's Brittle. Now he came
I know,
up.
Brittle.
I think it's Brittle, Bridle.
Bridle,
When he
Brittle,
came up,
Biddle.
his first game, I was debating on going to the game. Debating.
Damn.
And we were talking, me and my wife were talking about it.
Mhm.
And I was like, no, they just brought this kid up. He's probably going to bomb. I don't want to go all the way out there and see him bomb. Come on, forget this guy.
And what did he do? Did he pitch
Pitch a
good
gem.
game?
He pitched a gem. He pitched great. Pitched great. Then they sent him back down to the mines for a little bit because they had to bring in some relief pitchers to make some room. Then they brought him back up as a fifth starter.
Right.
And his second game, awesome again. So I'm like, we might have something here. But then his last outing, the true guy came out. Gave up like 9 runs in the first inning. So then
That's what I said.
That's how
There
it
we go,
goes.
you
That's
know.
how it goes. That's how it is. So I'm glad I didn't go to either of those 3 games of his.
Let me. Not to get off the subject. I got
Go
another. I
ahead.
got a
As long as it's not hockey. As long as it's not hockey.
No,
we're
hockey.
good.
I'm done with. I'm not going to mention
No more
hockey
hockey
until
here.
the Islanders
No more hockey.
win the Stanley Cup or
Islander
well,
who?
they win their first
Islander who?
round.
There's
but
no Islanders.
They got a tough first round. They got a team that they have fits against.
Who are we talking about here?
Carolina
Who are we
Hurricanes.
talking about? Who are we talking about? There's no hockey talking here.
Shoots, he scores. Anyway, I got a quick question about the Yankees. Now you brought up Volpe, right?
Oh, Volpe, yeah, he's
Okay. We know Volpe's come up. How's he doing? First of all,
He's doing great. He's doing
Okay.
good. I think today he stole his 9th base.
okay.
So he's getting on base. He got a hit also today. Day before that, he hit a triple. I mean, so he's contributing.
Okay. My friend Kurt Umlin, he brought up that the Yankees have another shortstop down there,
Okay.
and he's like not like top 5 prospect, or he's up there.
Okay.
I don't remember what he said, but do you know anything about this guy?
No, I don't.
Mm.
I know there's an outfielder.
He's supposed to be He's supposed to be tall. He's supposed to be a big guy, shortstop,
No,
big
do
guy.
you know his name?
No, I forgot his name. Let's
No.
get him on the phone. Going to the phones.
Well, if that, unfortunately,
Hey, Kurt, if you're listening, give us a call and let us know the name of that outfielder.
I don't
Or
feel-
the shortstop that you're
I
telling
think
me about.
unfortunately he's not going to be coming up
No, but it could be a potential trade
for that for that shortstop.
for that shortstop or maybe Volpe.
No, I don't think Volpe's going to be traded. No,
Well,
I
you don't
see
know.
it.
You don't know.
I feel
If
not.
this guy is supposed to be that good,
I don't feel.
I know.
it. I don't
Maybe we
feel
got
it.
to look into that.
Yeah, we'll look into it and come back
We're
with,
gonna
some,
look
with,
into
with
this.
some with some numbers about who this guy is. Because I know
Like I said-
there was a center fielder out there who's supposed to be a top prospect who's killing it right now, also in the minors. But we're set in the outfield. We're set in the center field. So these also again could be trade
Well,
bait.
the Yankees
trade
are a
bait
win
later.
now team. They're not a rebuilding team. They're a win. So
Yeah.
why don't they make some of these? Why don't they make some trades? Get some pitching in there. You said they're lacking their pitching.
Yeah, I'm still
So-
waiting. I'm still waiting for a big. I guess there's nothing really out there
That's
right
what
now.
I never understood with some teams. Like, you're right there. You're about to cross the line.
Yeah.
To win a championship. You got these prospects, but you're not letting them go.
Yeah.
They just hold
No,
on to them.
you're right.
Isn't the
I
sport
agree.
about winning now? You got to win now.
Well-
you're going to have a good team for the next 2. If you're there, you're there. God damn it, man.
Well,
Like the Mets,
See,
that's
I
what they
knew-
did for
I-
years. You know I was going to bring that up.
I knew you were coming
For
with
years,
that.
the Mets are right there. Make that goddamn trade.
Especially with old pitchers, where you only got 2 years.
Here we go.
You only got 2 years. You got to. You got.
Yeah, but you're trying to win now.
So these are the 2 years.
So you grab a Cy Young winner. You know what I mean? They grabbed the American League Cy Young winner because what you say because you're a Yankee fan. He still pitched well last year. What was he? 17-3 or 17-5 or 18-4, whatever the hell he was last year. He still was able to pitch. So the Mets grabbed him. But years ago, the Mets would only grab that 1 or 2 players, and that was and everybody else around them was average or below average. And you had Piazza or Beltran on the team.
Yeah.
At the one time, and that was it. You know what I mean?
Right,
That was it. That you got mediocre players. You got to get I don't know.
Well,
It just gets me mad. I'm getting angry.
You should get
I'm
upset.
signing off.
You should get upset because you have great prospects. You got good prospects.
They brought Alvarez up.
But if I had to, right? Well, you're Omar guy. What, Omar Narez? Whatever.
Navarez.
Navarez. He came and went.
He can't. He's hurt. He's out for months. But they brought up that prospect. They brought Alvarez up. Alvarez. But 1-0 A's. I don't know how they.
All right. I like it.
It's all right. They scored a couple runs in the.
I like it.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Bottom of the second.
It's early.
I'm just giving an update.
Listen. I agree with your situation because you have pitchers that need to win now. You do. Mm-hmm. You know, even though you don't want to admit that they're old, and they this is the last. They have like
the last hurrah.
Yeah, this is
the last hurrah.
So you should build everything you can do to get a better team around them. You should.
Right.
You should.
You're trying to win now. You're a win now team. You're not in a rebuilding stage. You're a win now. If you got a good prospect, and you can bring somebody in for a year or two to help you win that championship, do it.
Yeah, you should.
Do it.
Now,
worry about it. You want that ring. That's the whole. This is why we play. This is why they play.
This is why they play. Get that champ.
To get the ring. They're gonna make the trades. Oh, retaliation. Oh, today's Jackie Robinson Day, so everybody's wearing 42.
Everybody's wearing 42. So let me see. You know that I looked at this guy. This Taiwan Walker. He was on your team last year.
Yeah, he was on our team.
I guess you didn't. What happened?
He left. Where'd he go? Phillies or something?
I don't know where he went, but he's gone.
Yeah.
Do you guys? Didn't he pitch well for you guys?
He pitched all right. Well, yeah.
Oh, because I thought he was a good pitcher. I a few games that I remember, and he let him walk, man.
Yeah, he went somewhere.
Well,
I don't even know where.
The Yankees just beat him.
I do know where he went, but I don't.
The Yankees beat him. I don't know where he went, but the Yankees beat him. He signed a 4-year contract, about $72 million. So he did good.
Yeah, he's a good pitcher.
He did good by leaving them, but he gave up 4 runs to the Yankees.
Well, they lost 2 pitches.
4 runs in 4 innings. The Yankees took care of him for you.
Oh, yesterday?
No, I don't know what that was like. This is like game 3.
Oh yeah, so he's with the Phillies.
Game
so
3.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's who you opened up against the Phillies. So I was
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I said he went to the Phillies. You didn't say you're right, Scott.
No, I didn't remember.
Then I said I don't know, maybe not. Oh my God! Why do you got this game on? Bases jammed.
I have the
2
Met
outs.
game on right now, and the Mets are not looking too comfortable.
2-0.
Right now.
2-0 man on first and third.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that.
First
one.
and
That's
third,
good.
2-0,
I like it.
man.
Get another hit, guys. I need another hit. Come on, A's.
All right, but anyway. Yeah, I think he went. I don't know why he would go to the Phillies. He had problems with the Phillies.
We talked about when we talked about IKF one time to come. You wanted to know if he's going to stay on the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what are they doing with him?
He's been doing pretty well on the team, man. He's been contributing too. Believe it or not, he plays center field. He's giving Judge a break.
Oh,
here
you
and
said
there.
they can throw him around.
They threw him out there in the center. He's looking good in the outfield. And the game that they got blown away, he pitched an inning. He's doing everything. He's even pitching.
He's doing.
He pitched a scoreless inning.
we had a position player pitched when we got killed against the Brewers. It was 10-0.
That's what you do.
Gilmore pitched. I think he pitched an inning.
That's what you
3
do.
up, 3 down.
That's what you do.
3 up, 3 down.
That's awesome. That's what you do. I mean, IKF was throwing like 65 miles an hour, 65, 70.
Well, you know what? When you're seeing pitches at 85, 92, you
can't touch
100. Somebody comes in, your time is it's timing.
You can't
I was watching a video the other day on how fast that your eyes got to react to how fast the ball comes out, how fast the milliseconds that the ball gets to the plate. And
yes, it is milliseconds, yes.
And
yes.
Your eye, for that ball to come out out of the glove, and your eyes have to react to that.
Yeah.
Who figures this shit out?
No, it's tough. Now, the crazy thing is, like say you there, and you see a 90-mile-an-hour pitch. So you're like, all right, okay, I got it now. Let me get the next one.
Comes 30 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour less.
Then it comes 60, and you're way ahead of it.
It's like the old Bugs Bunny, right?
Yeah, you swing twice. You swing twice before the ball hits you. It's crazy, but that's true. That's how baseball. That's why it's so hard to hit a baseball, because these pitchers are playing games with you with this off speed. 100 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour,
just still
65. Yes, crazy.
But why don't they do that? The closer come in and he's throwing 100 mile, 100 and the last batter comes up.
Throw 60.
And then throw 60. And then
it's over. Finish the game. Yeah.
Your closer be your first baseman.
They could do that. That'll work. Every team.
Will it work?
Every team has a closer.
Yeah, and everything. Yeah, but your closer will come in at 2 outs, and let your center field or your shortstop come in and throw 60 miles an hour to this guy.
Hall of Famer now. Now you got a Hall of Famer pitching out there.
Another
Hall of Famer. Another Mariano out there. Every team
right?
has a Mariano.
You screw everybody up, right?
Yeah,
he said he swings 2 times before the ball gets to the plate.
I thought he'd say that.
All right, inning over. So
you got lucky.
All right, so we only gave up 2.
You got lucky there.
Don't worry, we could put a 6.
You got lucky.
Put a 6 on
6. Let's talk about my boy Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
I'm not a fan of Aaron Hicks.
Okay.
He's struggling. I mean, the Yankee fans are just booing him. They're booing him. They just don't let it go. They don't let the guy go. He's struggling, and he's a good sporter. He takes it. He takes it.
You got to take it home.
And he's good. I appreciate how he takes it.
If you can't take it, you're not going to make it here.
He appreciate.
Like Juan Samuel.
He's good because he tells you. I hear it, and I'm struggling. I'm sucking. I deserve it. He's good with that. So
you need
I like
in
that.
New York. You got to take it.
He's good with that.
There's players that came here that did great in their old cities. They came here, all these high expectations, and then they get to New York and they go on a little streak, like a Hitler streak, and then they get booed because they were doing good. Like I remember one for Juan Samuel when he came to the Mets.
Okay,
they got him from the Phillies. I think they sent. I think that was the McDowell and Dykstra trade.
Okay.
It might have been. I don't know. It was around that time. I might be wrong.
So he came?
And he came here. I thought this is going to be a good outfielder and everything. And
nothing.
Booed. Couldn't get out of it. Just couldn't get out of it.
It's amazing, right? And they probably have this psychiatry, psychiatrist.
And who's that guy? Oh, man. I thought of him the other day from the Pirates. The Mets had him, and they went to the Pirates. I'll get it.
All right.
I'll get it.
Okay.
I'll get his name.
Yeah,
it was back in the 90s.
No, it happens.
All right, give us a call if you know the number is.
We have people here all the time, like even that pitcher. The Yankees have guys like that all the time, like Gray, like pitcher, the Gray guy. His last name's Gray.
Right.
He sucked here.
And he's great somewhere else.
Once he left here, he's good. That's how it is in New York. New York is a whole different area.
In all sports in New York. I'm sure you can tell us about the Knicks.
Different type of skin.
Who came over here that was from the Knicks, I remember?
Came from the Knicks?
No, came to the Knicks, and it was supposed to be good. Not Sprewell. He did good here.
Sprewell did very well here.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony kind of struggled here a little bit, but he did okay in the beginning because you can't say too much about him. But they have people.
Well, yeah.
Every team, every sport has people that you think is good. They're great in their previous teams, but they suck here. It's just how it is. And then, like I said, they have to now find a psychiatrist to deal with everyday life after leaving New York.
It's tough. It's tough, man. The fans will get on you, and they'll let you know. But they also let you know when you're doing good.
Oh, of course. Yes.
When you're doing good, you're the king of the town.
Right now, Cole is the king of the town right now.
Okay.
Our ace. He's the ace right now.
Scherzer's the king of the town.
He's not. He's not. Cole has New York more than Scherzer has New York right now. Cole is like 3-0.
Wait till when the Mets get back close to the World Series.
All
the town will change again.
I'll wait because when that happens,
Yankee fans remember a lot of those Yankee fans. They came over. They crossed over. 2015.
As the season gets
I'm not
later,
saying you.
I'm
not saying.
As the season gets later, you'll see less of Scherzer. That's what's going to happen. As the season gets later,
they're going to get ready for the World Series.
They're going to see him less.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
There's
my man Buck.
He's not going to be around.
Buck's pissed.
But let's talk about this. I have a question here.
Go ahead. I hope I can answer it.
Yeah, you can answer it.
If not, I'll call my wife.
I have a friend.
She has the answer.
I have a friend. Like you had a friend who Kirk.
Kirk.
I have a friend. She follows us on Instagram. Spicy Dominican. So she was asked. She wants a question for you because she's a Met fan. Okay. She's a Met fan. And when you guys got beat up back-to-back games, I think it was back-to-back games.
The Bruins, yeah.
She was like, as a Met fan, it hurts to get a blowout, right? But what hurts more? Knowing that it's a blowout or being in a close game and then just getting hit, like walked off at the end in the ninth inning? Like what hurts more as a fan?
As a fan?
Yeah, as a fan. Like you follow
losing. I'll tell us. Losing in a walk-off. Because you're in the game and you're fighting, you had that chance to win. Once it's 6-7-0, boom. You know the game's gone. You're in the fifth inning, the game's gone. But you're sitting there and you're watching 3 hours, 3.5 hours. It's 1-1. Pitcher's duel's going on, and then all of a sudden, boom, gone, game over, walk off. That's more depressing.
Yeah,
Would you agree?
I agree. I was going to say
I'd rather get blown out 10-0.
If it's a blowout, yeah, you bring in, like you said, you bring in position players. It's over. Right. You're giving it a game up. You say save your team for the next game because we're going to come back.
Thanks for the question.
That's a good question.
I hope I answered it right. That was a good question.
That was a good. I agree, and I agree with the answer because yeah,
you're sitting there for 3.5 hours. Especially last year, not this year. Now you're lucky if you get 2 hours. Huh?
Right, you're lucky, right?
Well, you're sitting there last year 3-4 hours. You're in the 15th, 16th inning, and boom,
Oh.
You're just like, I just wasted 3.5 hours and they freaking lost.
Now let's talk about that. Like, there was a question people asked. Like, the Yankees got blown out also recently, right? Because it happens, right? So now, as a fan, you go to the game, and Yankees gave up 9 runs in the first inning. The first inning. So like, you're like, what is happening? Like,
see, a game like that, I don't mean to interrupt you, I'm sorry, but a game like that, 9-0, I still watch the game. I watch the game to the 5th. Because sometimes those games, before you know, it's 9-7.
it can happen. It can happen.
You've seen it.
No, have you seen it?
Okay, so go ahead.
So in the 9th inning, the first inning, 9-0, you're thinking, whoa.
This game's over.
Like, well, this. Well, you're like, no, as a real fan, it's not over. Because
See, I gave an answer as a real fan just now.
Right, it's not over because the game just started.
Right.
It just started. But now, you said the 5th inning.
Fifth
inning. So if you now, as you're waiting in there, because we're not leaving, we know you just pay all this money to get into the stadium, and you're just having your hot dogs and beer. You ain't leaving. So now, nothing. It stays nothing, and then they tack up 2 more runs in the next inning, and then a couple of more runs in after that. So now you're going into, let's say, the 5th inning at like 15-0. Right?
In the 5th, 15-0.
Now you're in the 5th, 15-0.
You can find me in the bar.
It's all right, but you're still hanging out.
I'm still there.
He's
still
there.
In the bar. I'll be in the bar.
So the question is, a fan who stayed through the whole 9 innings, and the game ends up being, let's say, 18-1, right? Should the organization give you something for that? Give you something back for that.
As you're leaving?
Give you something back for that.
Give you a bat?
No. Okay.
I'm going to give you a bat because those bats weren't working for your team. Give out all the players bats and let them freaking buy new ones. Because these bats don't work for you guys.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome.
So how many bats do you think they have? 4 bats a player, 28 players, so they got...
Well, I don't think they give their own personalized bats, but should they give you something? Should they give you a coupon, or should they give you a
free game?
Maybe a free game or
a free
voucher for something? So should they do that to the fan to reward you for you're a fan, you hung here to the 9th inning, and we didn't give you a product,
peanuts and Cracker Jacks,
and we didn't give you a product to entertain you. You hung in there with us. We get something for that.
They should. I agree. They should give you no. What they should give you on your way out, they should give you a voucher, or just say your ticket, is good for certain games.
So they should. So they should work something
certain
out.
Games.
They should work something out. A blowout like that. I mean, now there should be, of course, going to be.
They got to give you
limits.
something though. They can't just say your tickets and everybody that left will still come in. So they have to, stamp your ticket. Or maybe,
okay. Something. They got to figure this out. They got to figure something out.
I'll give them a bat. Because the freaking bats weren't working that game, so they might as well get.
I like that idea too. Give me the bats, yeah. Wake these bats up for us. No, I understand, but I believe there's something that should work out like that because it's expensive. It's expensive to go. You go to a family of 4 and you're getting blown out. You got nothing to cheer about. Yeah,
but
give me something back.
What about those games that everybody leaves and it's 9-0 after the first inning, and before you know it's the 5th inning, and then it's 5-7.
But those guys ain't getting nothing.
I mean, then it's 9-5.
Well, they lost it. They lost the game.
No, it's 9. I know they lost. But I'm just saying for those games that your team comes crawling back, start putting up like a picket fence.
Yeah.
Before you know it's 9. It's 9-8 in the
right
8th
there.
inning.
They're in the game.
And all these people that left.
Yeah, and even if they lost, they still gave you something to cheer about.
Right.
Because they came back. They fought back, and that's what you want to see.
Right.
So they fought, even if they lose.
Those are exciting games too, because
yes, nothing wrong with that. That's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
They were 9-0 and ends up 9-8 or 9-7.
You fought back.
You fought back. I want to see that little fight in my team. But if my team doesn't show up, why am I showing up? Give me something to show up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Yeah. So we're good. We're good on that.
I got to ask you a question.
What's up?
You have dogs.
I do have dogs.
You do.
I do
you like naming them after sports players.
I do name my dogs after sports players. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So tell us some of the names of your dogs.
Well,
named.
I had Oakley,
okay,
which is Knickerbocker. It's a
Knickerbocker. Okay.
I had Torrey, which is a Met. I mean, a Yankee.
Yes, he was a Met.
he was a Met first. Yeah. Well, he was a Yankee, a Yankee manager.
Okay.
So Torrey. I have Mello, which again, Knicks.
Knicks.
Now I have one that I'm not too happy about. Her name is Kyrie. Kyrie. So I didn't name her after Kyrie Irving. So every time I see her, I have to slap her around just because of the name. So I'm a little upset about that name. Okay. So that was one of my mistakes I did. God, every time I see Kyrie, I'm like, damn, Kyrie, get out of here. So that's what I got. Well, what are you saying?
No, I'm just saying, like you're passionate with your sports, and You name your animals after.
Well, not just my animals.
I had an animal that I named after.
Well, what you got? What name you got?
I had a guinea pig.
A guinea pig?
Named him McReynolds.
McReynolds.
Yeah, after Kevin McReynolds. Love Kevin McReynolds.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, see, that's what you do. But now I take it one more further. I name my kids after sports fans, after sports players too.
Right.
My kids are named after sports players. My son is named Jordan.
Right.
You know, so one of the best basketball players out there.
Is.
Yeah, like you can still say
I
is.
say
Yes, you know,
is.
there's always a debate with that, but we're not talking about that. We're in baseball here. But
I don't watch baseball, but I know either Jordan, I would say, or Kobe.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
like
Kobe's
Kobe.
up there too. Yeah,
Kobe
no.
was a great ball
Yeah,
player.
Kobe might be my next dog's name. Who knows? But that I do name my animals.
What
after
about that guy
sports.
from Cleveland? What is it? It's on the...
LeBron? Something called LeBron?
Yeah, what about him? Is he any good?
He's old, and he keeps just getting more numbers added to his to it. There was
Are you a big fan of LeBron?
not as big as fan. I'm not a big.
Okay, that's enough
not a
basketball.
big, yeah, no more basketball. but before we leave basketball, this is funny. I got a funny one.
Okay, go
because LeBron James just beat the record for most scored, highest player that scored in NBA history. He has the most points of anybody.
Okay.
So they were saying, "Oh, Michael Jordan, he's going to come back out of retirement to break that record because he can't have this knucklehead have that record, and he can still do it at his age." Probably.
So I guess you're not a big fan of him.
Not a big fan, I mean, I
You
don't hate
respect
the
him
guy.
as a player.
Yeah, no, I have to. I mean, I do.
I understand.
Yeah.
I got you. There's players like that,
Yeah.
in hockey that I hate him. I hate him, but I'll take 10 of them on my team.
Yeah, there you go. That's the difference. That's the difference.
So
So I'm not going to name any of my dogs LeBron.
okay.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
But I had McReynolds.
Good. Got it right. So how long did McReynolds last? Did he last as long as a Met?
Kevin McReynolds lasted a while, and he was so good they brought him back.
Really?
He went to Kansas City. I love Kevin McReynolds. You can't say anything bad about Kevin McReynolds. I have a light switch cover with Kevin McReynolds picture on.
Nice, Scott. We got to close the show.
We're wrapping it up.
We're wrapping it up, kid.
I just want to give one thought before we wrap it up.
man.
All right,
What you
just
got?
one
Sorry,
thought.
talk.
I think next time we talk, I think maybe we should talk about all-time teams.
All-time teams.
Like all-time players of the Met. If you would put a Met team together,
You want to build your all-time Met team that you think
would be the
the greatest Met team
and
ever
you do the Yankees.
from every era.
From every era.
Wow,
You got to pick one from each position.
Wow, that's big.
Okay.
That's big. And I'm sure my team will be better than yours. Yes.
I don't know. Maybe they will. And maybe we could simulate a game and see who'd win.
Good stuff. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. All right, Scott. Say goodbye.
Let's go Mets.
They're losing 2-0.
They'll be back.